Brutal cold till next winter. The latest on a big warm up by next week. Stay tuned.
For more than 100 years, the Dunks have been farming the same piece of Tippecanoe County land. Before they are honored tomorrow at the State House, their 89-year-old matriarch reminisces about the home she was born in and how agriculture became the family business.
News 18 at 6 starts now. WLFI Lafayette. News from where you live.
Good evening, I'm Gina Quattrochi.
And I'm Jeff Smith. Thanks for joining us. Dozens of international students at Purdue are reporting cases of credit card fraud, but investigators say the problem seems to have started overseas.
News 18's Holly Campbell reports local police say there is little they can do at this point.
For the past month, dozens of Purdue students from China have reported cases of credit card and bank card fraud.
I know that the total loss is well over $100,000 right now for credit card fraud.
So far, more than 30 students have filed reports. The Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office, Purdue Police, and West Lafayette Police are working together. Sheriff's Lieutenant Jason Huber says right now they believe the problem started in China.
It appears that the banks, specifically over in China, have been compromised in some way.
Purdue Police Detective Jared Baer says there are other reports of similar fraudulent activity across the country, including several at Boston University.
I discovered back in October of 2014 that there was multiple cases of Chinese students that were fraudulently hacked by someone, and they had their credit cards compromised.
Baer reached out to the Secret Service and was informed they do not plan on opening a federal case. Huber says cases like this can be frustrating because there is little local police can do.
We feel somewhat helpless, just like the victims do, in that we want to help and assist in any way that we can, and sometimes our resources are pretty limited, especially when we start dealing with international activity. So we become basically just a reporting agency, and any investigation is usually pretty limited.
Local agencies are trying to contact the banks in China and are doing what they can to help the people affected.
We're helping them and taking the initial reports and then referring them back to their banks in China to assist them further with that.
We're also trying to work with the International Center for Students here on the university so that they can disseminate this information out amongst the international student community so that they're aware of what's going on.
People with credit cards and accounts through banks in China should monitor their accounts for suspicious activity. Holly Campbell, News 18.